Okay, so first off, is Japanese Social Club?
Yes, hello.
Okay, so who are you and what's your position in your club?
Hello, my name is Tai. I'm the president of JSC, Japanese Social Club.
Cool. So what is your club and like what's its purpose?
Um, in JSC, you can learn Japanese culture through anime, TV show, some online games, and cultural activities. And you can practice your Japanese with our club members too.
So you mentioned that you use games and anime.
Yeah.
In terms of activities, like how do you like incorporate your club members by doing that? Like what is the processing of that?
So we usually meet once a month, and during lunchtime, first we will have some small quizzes to learn some small like Japanese culture. Then after that, we either watch anime or play games, or yeah, to get to learn some other part of culture. Yeah.
Is that your plan for the fall to meet once a month?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. And if I had to kind of like ask one like question, like why should students join your club?
Um, some people ask me like if you have to be Japanese, but only 5% of the members are Japanese. So regardless of the nationality, ethnicity, race, uh, as long as you are interested in Japanese culture, language, and the country of Japan itself, uh, we welcome basically everyone. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Um, if you have anything else to say, please go ahead and say it.
Okay. Our club members are very friendly, entertaining, and fun to be with. So pretty sure you won't regret joining the club later. And as the president, I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the meeting, getting to know you better, and becoming close friends later. And for the further questions, please free to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, JSC. Next, we have PCC Global Club.
Oh, hey, yes. Hello.
Hello. Um, so if you don't mind, can you tell me about who you are and what your position is in your club?
Yes. Hold on, I'm just gonna share the screen. Yeah, so, oh, hey guys. My name is Amy Payne, and I'm here to representing the Global Club. And my position right now in the club is ICC representative. So, yeah.
Cool. So, like I said, your club name and the purpose, or like what your club is all about.
Yeah, so, our club name is Global Club, obviously, and the Global Club teaches students and event participants about various cultures through activities and volunteering opportunities. And also, we were hosting an array of events where students get to experience cultures from all around the world. And we also provide volunteer services to local communities. And we have been working with the Pasadena-based nonprofit organizations to organize events and reach out to our community. And we have been connected with a lot of other PCC clubs to build connections. And we also strongly encourage the success of Global Club members transferring to their dream universities. So yeah, that's our main missions.
So you mentioned that you collab with both other on-campus organizations and off-campus organizations. Can you describe some of those activities?
Yeah, we have been, yeah, here is some of our general events. So we have been actually working with the local elementary school, like we provide volunteer opportunities for our members, and we also have been having like UC schools tour. Like we had it last semester, we had UCLA tour, and we were planning to go to USC this year, but you know, because of the pandemic right now, it's already been canceled. But we also have other events are coming up at here. So yeah.
Cool. Um, so when would your club meet? I know it says it on the screen,
Yeah.
but for
Oh yeah, we have our general meeting on the third Tuesday of every month from 12:15 p.m. to 12:55 p.m. So yeah.
and that's gonna stay consistent over the semester.
Yes. Yes.
Very cool. Um, so if you were to, I heard very like actually pretty cool things.
hmm
But if you were like to boil down your club into like one point, it's like
hmm
one thing that you could like describe your club as or sell your club as, what would that be?
Um, I think it just have to be diversity because we've been accepting students from literally having like really different culture backgrounds. And
Mm,
we also been hosting a lot of events about each of us traditions. Like we had it for like Chinese New Year, and we also being like having the Thanksgiving celebration for the international student to get into, you know, American cultures and this and that. So yeah, I think it's just diversity. So yeah.
cool. If you have anything else to say,
Oh
now's the
yeah.
time to say it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, here is some of the positions and responsibilities for the people, whoever, you know, willing to join our club. And then you can see here is some of the texts that you may do when you join in. And yeah, and here is some of the ways. And oh yeah, here's the picture that we took for our UCLA tour at here. And here are just some of the ways that if in the future you're interested about our club and you're willing to join us, you can reach out to us to all of these ways. We have our website, we have our club email, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we also have WeChat official account for people, you know, who have this app, and they can feel free to scan this code and join us. And we will post a lot of information inside our club and like new announcements about the coming up events, mostly in our Instagram account. So yeah, I think that's all.
Cool, thank you so much.
hmm
Next up, we have QA.
So, hello, I'm Mariana Montoya. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm QA's secretary.
Hello, my name is Francis Guzman, pronouns they, them, and I'm Queer Alliance's president.
Cool. So I don't know which one of you wants to tackle the questions or if you're gonna split them up, but what's your club name and what is its purpose?
So, our club name, as I stated, is Queer Alliance, and our purpose is to be a safe, supportive, and discrimination-free place for LGBTQ plus and allied communities and individuals on campus.
And as far as activities or programming, what do you usually do, and how is that going to change for the fall semester, or how's that going to look in the fall semester?
So regularly for that, like if we weren't in a pandemic, we would have weekly meetings, and the weekly topic ranges from a bunch of different things regarding like the LGBT community. Like we might have a debate one day, or we might have like a game night another day, but they are weekly meetings focusing on LGBTQ topics of like week. And traditionally in fall semester, we have like a bigger event actually. Like we, for the past 2 years, we've had drag show as well. With that, we are still looking into how it'll be translated into a virtual setting and a remote setting to ensure the safety of our members. But yeah, we're still kind of developing that, but we definitely plan and hope to have weekly meetings still.
Cool. You said you have weekly meetings. When would those take place and what would they look like?
So for those, they are usually Thursdays from 12 to 1, so like college hour. That might stay the same. We are assuming that it will stay the same, so Thursdays 12 to 1, but there's always a chance that we will have like a weekend meeting just so it doesn't interfere with class schedules because they are like kind of they're kind of like switching over on a virtual and remote setting as well. So we want to ensure that the most members and the members that want to come are able to come. So we will work around like people's schedules and what's most convenient.
And as of right now, do you have any activities planned for the fall?
We do have some ideas going, but nothing concrete because we haven't had our elections for fall. So if you'd like to apply, please reach out to us because we'll be having those soon.
And if you had to sell elevator pitch, like really boil it down once again, why should students join your club?
I, I believe that students should join our club because although we are a queer social club, we definitely cater to different communities as well as allies, and we want to make sure everyone is comfortable. We work closely with other organizations like AS as well, with the VP of Student Equity to make sure like we're advertising the best we can. We work closely with the Quest Center, which is the queer and undocumented center on campus, to ensure that we're up to date on the resources and information. And I think students should just join our club because we're very passionate about it. We're very like we're in love with what we do. We want to make sure that you guys are in love with what you do and that you're comfortable in your identity. And if there's any way that we can help you be comfortable, especially on PCC's campus, that we want to do that the best to our ability.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you want to say?
Don't hesitate to contact us on Instagram and Facebook at Queer Alliance PCC and our Lancer Life page on as Queer Alliance.
Cool. Thank you so much. Next, we have Academic Support Club.
Hi guys, my name is Xiang Yufeng and you can call me Jerry. I'm the president of the Academic Support Club.
So what is the purpose of Academic Support Club?
In general, the purpose of my club is to assist students to succeed academically by building the necessary skills for college and introducing services, resources, and programs available at Pasadena City College.
So what type of workshops or activities do you provide for your club members so that those resources are available?
Okay, normally we have 3 activities every semester. One is no phone study, which we always hold this event in the library. During the event, students are going to turn in their smartphones to us, then they go study in the library. After students finish, they come back to pick up their smartphones, and we will give everybody a gift for participation. Another event is volunteer service, which we can offer students in campus volunteer opportunity and out of campus volunteer opportunity. But I don't think we will have the volunteer opportunity in the fall semester because of the pandemic. And the last event is a transfer workshop, which we introduce all the programs and resources that we can help students to transfer. We may also invite some PCC alumni to talk about their transfer experiences in the workshop.
Cool, very nice. You said you have 3 big activities, but when does your club normally meet?
Well, we don't really have a meeting, but we will send emails to all members to explain our activities or events that we are going to do in the future.
Very nice. And then, sorry, I space for a second. Besides those, like for your activities, how will those look like remotely?
Yeah, since most of events are required to be face-to-face, so I think this fall we may have an online workshop that we invite some PCC alumni who have successfully transferred to UCs like UC Berkeley, UCLA, and they are going to talk about the UC application and personal insight questions, and they are also going to answer questions from our students. And I think we will hold this event like through Zoom meetings.
Very nice. What is your biggest selling point to students? Why should they join your club?
Well, I think because we are all transfer students, right? And the reason why we came to PCC is to transfer. Therefore, students can join my club to learn more, like transfer stuff. Yeah.
Cool. And is there anything else that you would like to say about your club?
No, thank you.
Cool. Thank you for your time. Next we have International Christian Fellowship.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, there's two of you. Cool. So who are each of you and what positions do you hold in the club?
Hi, everyone. My name is Josie, and I'm the president of International Christian Fellowship, or ICF.
Hello, everyone. So I'm from ICF, and I am the ICF representative of the club.
What is ICF? What's like its purpose?
So the purpose of this club is, so we're here to provide a safe and comfortable space where a lot of new students in PCC can feel comfortable and feel like home. As a lot of you might know that a lot of international students are kind of lost, feel like strangers, and they need somewhere they can just rest for a bit. So we want to create this community where they can just be themselves and maybe be in a community where they can grow and learn to be a better person. And also we are providing some casual but very informative opportunity for them to know about Bible and Jesus, so that we'll be able to share the love of Jesus among our community.
Cool. So as far as activities or what club meetings look like, can you describe that to me, please?
Yeah, sure. So this year before COVID, it was pretty eventful for us. So we served the homeless community in Los Angeles around Skid Row, and we had a Christmas party, and we went to Zion National Park, and we were super close to going on our Catalina spring conference, but that didn't get to happen. And as for our virtual meetings, we have been meeting virtually over the summer. And I guess one event we did was grocery runs, because a lot of international students, they don't have cars. So we just picked up groceries for them and dropped it off at their places. Yeah, I guess another exciting thing that we did was that because ICF is like a cross-campus club, so we actually got to have our members meet with student leaders at Cal Poly Pomona and Cal State Fullerton, and we just got to make new friendships and things like that.
Nice. So do you guys have any plans for the fall, and when would your club meet during the fall?
So we meet weekly on Friday nights at 6:30 p.m., right, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that time is a little bit fuzzy right now because summer, we have been switching around, the meeting times, but we usually resume our meetings when the school starts Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. And then this fall, we're also partnering with ISC, which is International Student Office, ISO, International Student Office. They're in the D building usually, but we're hosting a faculty night panel night. And it's open to all students. So everyone here is welcome to join. You don't have to be international or an immigrant, but really we think diversity is our strength. And PCC is like a really special place with a mix of like students with different backgrounds, you know? And so the faculty panel night will be us, we're working on it to invite like professors to talk about themselves outside of the academic setting, so that to get to know them, you know, especially professors who are transfer students themselves, like their academic journey, and just get to know them as like an individual. And once that is finalized, we'll be advertising that on social media and LancerLife.
Cool. Is there, like, if a student were to walk up to you and say, why should they join your club, what would your response be?
I would say this is a place where you can feel safe and make friends and have fun. And yeah, we are a Christian club, but we really don't want to pressure anybody to believe in certain things. You know, we welcome critical thinking skills and conversations. So if you just want to talk, I really encourage you to come.
Is there anything else that you would like to say?
Yeah, just like the president just mentioned, our diversity is one of our strengths, and that we just wanted to put it out there that our name doesn't limit us, and it doesn't limit the people who can join us. So international, you don't have to be Christian, you don't have to be. This is a place where we believe in mutual growth, where in opportunity to know about other things that you have not been exposed to, or great resources that lead you to better development of yourself. So yeah, we just wanted to put it out there that everyone is welcome.
Cool. Thank y'all. Next we have Puente.
Hi, yes.
So who are you and what is your position to the club?
Yes, my name is Nathan Howardkey and I'm the club secretary for Puente Club.
Very nice. So what is Puente? Like, what is its purpose? What does it do on campus?
So the Puente Club, our goal is a social and transfer-orientated club. We help students focus on their goals for transferring, and we also give them certain tools and activities in order to reach that goal. So like some of those would be UC and CSU representatives, and we always refer them and show them on-campus transfer resources.
So you mentioned that you bring in representatives. How is that going to look during this fall semester being remote?
So since we're online, we are working very closely with the Puente project. So that means we will have virtual campus tours. So we will be touring UC San Diego for sure via Zoom with a UC representative. So that means we'll also have a student from there come and answer questions for the students in our club.
Very cool. A follow-up to something that you said earlier, it's a social club as well. So like what type of activities or programming do you guys do normally to represent that social aspect?
Yeah. So usually we would have some sort of a social game or activity. So like last year we had Loteria. We also did field trips. This year we have planned some Dia de los Muertos events. So we are planning something exciting like virtual cooking classes where we'll be selling like sugar skull kits for our students to do at home that we can work together over Zoom. We are also doing online opportunity drawing, and we can also do online loteria events with our club.
Cool. So when do you guys meet and how can people find you?
We meet on Thursdays, 12 to 1 via Zoom. You can find us through PCC, the website, and we are also very active on Instagram and social media.
Very nice. If you could sell your club to a student, like how would you do so?
I would say it's a good opportunity for transferring because in Puente Club, you'll be meeting a lot of people. You'll be making vital connections, not only with students and resources on your campus, you'll also be interacting with other campuses from other representatives and faculty on other campuses. So I'm just thinking that it's a good way to make connections while you're here at PCC.
Next up, we have the hunting hour.
Yes, hello.
Hey, so who are you and what is your position in the club?
So my name is Carlos Diaz, and I'm the treasurer of the Hunting Hour.
Cool. So what is the purpose? Like, what do you do in hunting hour?
So for like the Hunting Hour, our purpose is to like bring in people who seek like anything like thriller, horror, anything like scary or stuff like that, who are interested in that. That includes talking about stuff going on, like maybe here in Pasadena, like rumors going on, scary stuff like enchanted forest. People say, "Oh, the enchanted forest is scary." I like to talk about stuff like that. That also, we also like to talk about a little bit about literature, like Edgar Allan Poe or Stephen King, and we like to discuss stuff like that.
So as far as activities or like how do you like do that? Like how do you go about discussing different rumors or literature or even movies? Like
Well, for this we kind of prep like the calendar already for this semester. We have a rough draft, but I could give you three activities that we have at the moment going on. One of them, of course, is going to be Halloween, the big one. So we're going to go with something like um, maybe like crafting or, talking about movies or even watching the movie. Depends on how people feel about it. The thing about Halloween is it's going to be, for this year, it's going to be actually Saturday. So, that kind of, and then with the whole pandemic and everything going on, not a lot of people could go outside, go to parties or whatnot. So we're thinking about doing something virtual. That'll be for Halloween. We also have a couple activities that are not like not officially holidays, but like we have one holiday that's on November. It's called Cliche Day. So for that, we were thinking about having like a meeting, talking with the students or with the students and talking about like cliches, like in the movies. Oh, this is cliche. You're in a horror movie. The first thing you go to a barn is a cliche. A lot of people find that cliche. Another event that we have planned out. One of them will be National Pet Memorial Day. For that one, what we had an idea since will be Pet Cemetery. So either we could talk about Pet Cemetery or we could even watch the movie. Depends. But yeah, those are a couple of the ideas we have for activities we have for this coming fall.
cool. So when do you guys meet and how can people find you?
And for the meeting, right now we are planning to have the meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays for a couple of weeks from 12:30 to 1:30. The reason why we're doing that on Monday and Wednesday for a couple of weeks is to figure out what people are there when they're available to attend the meetings. Once we have like everybody says, oh, we can only go on Wednesdays or we can only go on Mondays, then we just set up like an official meeting. But this way we're a little bit flexible for anybody who's like, oh, they can attend this day or they can attend the other day. And for the way they could reach us, we do have a Instagram page called PCC Hunting Hour. On that one, we'll be updating when we have meetings and stuff like that. And on the Instagram page, we have a link to an app called GroupMe. And that app or GroupMe, you click on it, you join, and then it's just like a social media. So like we send tags or stuff like that, and you'll receive a notification right away.
Cool. So if you could boil hunting hour down to like one selling point, what would you say to a student?
Well, right now with the pandemic and everything going on, a lot of people like to maybe try escape that reality that we're in right now, knowing that we can't go out. This way with the hunting hour, not only will you be in learning more about like anything going on like horror or stuff like that, but also it makes you interact with other students. That way you're not just in school or work. You have like something in order for you to like look forward to. Like, oh, I'm going to my hunting hour club, meet new people, talk about interesting things.
Cool. Is there anything else that you would like to say about your club?
Well, one thing I'll say is if you go to the PCC website, actually the PCC Instagram for the hunting hour, PCC hunting hour, you'll see a link to our what do you call it, group meet. That one you click on it and then you'll get notifications on, you'll be told when we're gonna have the next meeting or when the next event's going on. So if you're interested, just join the Instagram for the PCC hunting hour. Thank you.
Cool, thank you so much. We have Catholic Student Fellowship.
Okay, so happy to be here. My name is, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
My name is Sophia. Hello, and the treasurer for the club. And
Cool.
just great, it's great to be here.
What is Catholic Student Fellowship? What is its purpose on campus?
So Catholic Student Fellowship, or CSF, we are a worshiping community, a place of generous hospitality, and a resource for those seeking to learn about Scripture, the sacraments, and the Catholic faith. Everyone is welcome to join. We're happy to have you. And we seek to strengthen students' faith and develop their gifts so that they may grow into passionate, faithful disciples of Christ, members of society, and leaders of the Catholic Church.
So, how does your club do that in terms of like programming or activities, and like what is that going to look like remotely?
So we're a fairly new club, and we had just gotten started when Corona happened in March. So our plans at the time were to meet on campus during the college hour at 12:05 to 1. And then on campus, we would welcome you with snacks or pizza and fellowship. And we also have affiliation with St. Philip the Apostle, which is the church across the street from PCC, where we're given a space when we're back to being in person, given a space for us to meet if the 12 o'clock hour on campus doesn't work for students. And also we have a community night, I think it's once a month, where we also have fellowship with other colleges in Pasadena, which is Caltech and the Art Center of College and Design. And that's led by our Father Tony. And that's, of course, when we get everything back into the norm of being there physically. Currently, and during the pandemic, actually, we continued to meet. We meet virtually weekly, and we kept the 12 o'clock hour because it seemed to work with everyone's schedule. And we help everyone just feel very comfortable with where they are in this pandemic time, because we all have different circumstances. And we help them deepen their Catholic knowledge through games. And one of the favorite games that everyone seemed to like was Catholic Jeopardy. So we did that.
Cool. Actually sounds fun. What else? So you're still meeting as far was it Tuesday or Thursday? I didn't catch that.
Yes, we meet Thursdays weekly.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I'm trying to share. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay. And so we just send out a link in the email and let everyone know that we're meeting. We have continued to do that throughout the time of Corona since March. And we also started meeting in the summer, or continued, pardon me, meeting in the summer. And we plan on doing the same in the fall.
So how would students be able to find you or reach out to you?
We have an Instagram at PCC_Catholic. And we also have a PCC club page. which we're looking to revamp at the moment. We are going to be recruiting for officers.
If you could sell your club to the students, what would you say?
Well, we're fun, loving people. As you can see, I am wearing my antlers. These are my Dodger antlers. Go Dodgers. And, you know, we organize activities for the wellness of the students, such as spiritual or social or community service or academic and more. It's, of course, when we're back on campus, it'll be easier to do all that. However, we're determined to continue. And so during the spring semester, when we were meeting between 12 and 1, we came up with ideas of what we could do for the fall, because looking forward, knowing that we might be continuing with remote learning. We came up with ideas that we're going to try and do some more fundraising, because traditionally we would fundraise to do the retreats, and we were set to do a retreat. But again, March, Corona, the quarantine, it didn't happen. So we're looking now to do virtual retreats, if that makes any sense to anyone. We're researching all of that so that there can be some, you know, open, welcoming atmosphere for everyone. And we love the game of Jeopardy, as I mentioned, and we also will do adoration, and we'll also pray the rosary. And we also ask, you know, if you have any intentions, we will pray for you, a situation that you're in, a family member, or just for Corona to finally end. Whatever it is that you want to bring to the table, we're very open and flexible.
Cool. Is there anything else that you would like to say about your club?
Yes. Our club is a safe space to learn about Catholicism, to deepen your faith, and to freely share your thoughts and your inquiries, and to make friends.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
With that being said, everyone scheduled for this session that's here went, I believe. So thank you all for coming.